to the channel, folks. Welcome back to the channel, Bobiddle. See up there in that foliage? Probably not. He's not a foliage kind of guy today. You're stuck with me, Ben Barber, and we are here with another legit ride from our friends at Franklin Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. This thing is lifted, it's wheeled, it's got all of the fancy things, and we're going to go all over it. So this is a 2021 Jeep Gladiator. It didn't come with any of those fancy Rubicon-y or any of those little names. This was a straight up Jeep Gladiator, and then the people at SCA Performance took this thing and made the Black Widow version. So the Black Widow version includes a bunch of random things. I'm hoping I can get them all in here. If not, just look up the SCA Performance Black Widow Jeep Gladiator and you'll find all the exact specs. What I do know for sure is that these are 22-inch wheels with 37-inch tires. They're 22 by 12s, so like massive wheels and tires as far as I'm concerned. Awesome thing about SCA Performance is they go in and immediately after putting this crazy, I think it's a 6-inch lift on here as well. See all the extra colored parts under there. They immediately go in and take this thing and make it, make the speedometer and everything match up with this huge setup. So like, you know, when you hop in here and it says you're doing 60, you're actually doing 60. If you're wondering, folks, a lot of people don't do that. When you get your new wheel and tire and shock or lift package, they don't recalibrate the vehicle. So it's really nice that it's kind of like a factory thing. Other thing I noticed that's different is this huge front bumper. It's got some of the rigid lights built into it as well, along with some really cool looking tow hooks hanging off the front. The rock slider is there as well in the Black Widow package. And then this rear bumper, I believe, yeah, the rear bumper is still the stock bumper. Y'all don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that is the case. Oh, so it was the Overland. Sorry, there we go. It was the Jeep Overland version. I love the look of the Black Widow badge. It's really nice. Now there is a camera back here, and what we normally do is start in the trunk and or the bed of the truck. Soft open, which is nice. Forgive the random things that are inside there. This thing is brand new. It's got next to no miles. I think it's like 18 or 20 miles. Like this thing's brand new. Okay. It's got the nice rigid liner or nice Rhino line in all throughout. Plenty of lighting and hooks and tie downs. I mean, just like a normal pickup truck, folks, even though it is a Jeep. So I love how big it is. You can kind of see it is quite lifted. But man, what a really good look. All solid white. I love I love it. I don't know about you guys, what you think about these new Jeep models of these Gladiators, but they just keep getting nicer and nicer and nicer. And I know this one is one of the more expensive ones. So like, you know, we get it. Not everybody can afford it. But we want to be able to take a look at it, right? So here we are, entry into the back seat. Very small little armrest, but it is here, and it does feel nice and spongy, and it's got the stitching. I'm gonna knock, see if I can get, there we go. Armrest comes down, gives you like a 0 lean over factor. That thing is way up there. Really good positioning. I'm a big fan of it. As you make your way in further into the interior, you can see they put all the windows and stuff here, so you can take the doors off without crazy electrical demons happening. More cup holders down here if you needed them, and a fair amount of room. Now this was a kind of a normal driving position, and I'm not going to climb up in there, but I'm pretty sure I could fit in that area. It might be a little tight. Probably have the driver move their seat up a little bit, so fair amount of room. Remember, folks, I am a bigger guy, so that is why I'm always checking for this extra space. Now, big, huge speaker bar running across the top. This thing definitely jams out. These hard tops do come off if you really want them to. And inside of here is where all of the bolts go. So you take all the bolts out and you put them in place right in there. They do in this other package on the other side, which is gonna be kind of hard to reach from here, but it does have like a nice little tool for you to use. And then there's also plenty of storage. There's the tools. Plenty of storage all the way across. And I love, that's a lot. As far as I'm concerned, that is a lot of kind of covered storage. Just really, it's a really nice touch. I like it. All right, make our way into the front. Again, door cards got a lot bigger of an armrest here in the front. Definitely nice and spongy as well. You can put your cell phone there and it won't fall through, though it does kind of look like it would. I like this extra netting here, though I kind of expect that to cheapen itself out as time goes on. I'm gonna see if I can get this seat. Oh, that's not the one. Oh, there it is. There we go. There's the Overland mark right there in there, which is really kind of cool. Usually they put the Black Widow stuff in here, so clearly this vehicle wasn't equipped with the Black Widow interior package. But a couple little seat functions. This is what reclines the seat. This is your, you can kind of see it moving. This is your lumbar support. And this makes it go up and down. So as I pump down, it goes down. As I lift up, you can see it's going up. And now we'll pump it back down so I can fit in there. Clearly giving people of all shapes and sizes the ability to drive this vehicle. Now I'm going to try to quickly climb up in here. It's never as easy as it looks, but I made it. Okay, so steering wheel, bring it up a little bit. Got our, oh wait, does this have to auto start? Sorry, may have gotten ahead of myself. It does. It does have the auto stop start. I just didn't do it. So there it is, folks. You can listen to me now and yell at me later about it. So now you're in here. I like that it's got the white interior that matches the outside. That's really kind of nice. All of these amazing auxiliary ports for all the folks that want to put lights on. I know one of these controls those lights up front. Plenty of things to plug in up here if you really need all the different plugs. It's all here, folks. It is all here. And then it's got this I think that's a 7-inch screen. This does come with Apple CarPlay, so when you plug your phone in, you will get I guess what's referenced as the satellite view, which people are used to seeing on their telephone, or I guess on any other Apple CarPlay functionality. I've seen this dash when it's not leather, when it's like colored similar to this. I like the leather with the stitching. It's really kind of inviting. I like the look. I like this little pad that's up here. It gives you a couple little places to store stuff. And if you're not familiar with these hardtops, you can take the whole back off, but you can also just take these off. It's like a sunroof. This is directly above the head, so it really feels like a convertible when you take these two off, and they store in the back pretty easily. So really kind of cool. I love all the little functionality. You can see our tires are there in the middle. You can change it around. There's all these different things that you can kind of make sure to keep an eye on in your area here instead of having to view over here. I really like it. You know, again, with the windows and everything have been moved to the center, so you don't have all this electronic stuff hanging out when you want to remove your doors. Functionality on this screen is great. You can control climate and all those different things through here if you want, or clearly it's all right here. And some of these things, the heated steering wheel, it's just, folks, I'm just here to tell you, there's no reason for them to have put all this extra tech into these Jeeps. As I fall out of the front seat here, there's seemingly no real reason other than they just want to be cool, right? They just want to be legit. And part of that is offering some of these things that these high-end luxury vehicles are offering as well. So Jeep, for me, has taken it to the next level. They continue to do so, and keep an eye out for them. If there is an industry leader in this world, it is Jeep. And now that the Bronco is out, I'll be honest, they're going to have to continue stepping it up. So I really look forward to what they're going to do. Again, this is a SCA Performance Black Widow version, so that's why it's pretty heavily modified, and that makes it a little bit more expensive. But it comes with an amazing factory warranty. So y'all be sure to kind of consider that as you buy your Jeep. And I'm going to put all the wheels and tires and all the things on myself. Well, I tell you, it's not going to be as put together as well as one of these, specifically with a factory warranty. That's the biggest thing. So, well, if you're interested in this vehicle or one like it, be sure to hit our friends at Franklin Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram up. Their info is on the bottom of the screen. They've always got a couple of these SCA Performance Rams or Jeeps, so check them out for those modified ones. They also have plenty of the regular models in stock, some of the Rubicons and the Overlanders and some of those other ones, all there and ready for you to come check out and do a test drive. So their info is on the screen. Hit them up. For my man Bo Biddle, who could be scaling that wall, but he's not much of a rock climber, I am Ben Barber. We'll see you guys in the next video.